genuinely super curious what you guys think. Look, I've kind of given up on Congress. I tried the inside strategy. I tried to help Bernie. I formed Justice Democrats. We've got 11 folks in Congress now, but they just won't do it. They won't pass any laws that Americans care about. And by the way, the culture wars makes everybody rich. And so the right wing loves the culture wars, the left wing loves the culture wars, the country hates the culture wars, and the country gets nothing because of the culture wars. So what I want to do is ask right wing shows, left wing shows, and every show in the middle, can we unite on any policy? Because everybody says that the country is divided, hopelessly divided. I know that isn't true. We are hopelessly divided on some issues, race, gender, etc., but we are not divided on economic issues.
Okay, folks, this video here, and this is he's on this stupid Patrick David. He's on Patrick David. This is right winger. He's a elitist right winger. Elite top 1%er. PBD. That's a show called PBD Podcast. And he's trying to be. He made an announcement. He's trying to. He's pulling his new book. Marketing his new book. He made an announcement to TYT is now the voice of mainstream progressives. What kind of. You heard of that, folks? Mainstream progressives. To me, you know what I say about this? They're trying to be the mainstream media. That's what I call it. So TYT is trying to be mainstream, so-called mainstream. Are they really progressive? Are you progressive anymore, Jink? I don't think so. Really?
So maybe this is the best show to come on to ask for this. Maybe this is the worst show. I don't know. You tell me. But paid family leave polls at 84%. 3/4 of Republican voters say, yes, I want moms to have a break after they deliver their children, okay? So can we push from the outside? Can the right wing and left wing go, yeah, we agree on this. Forget everything else. We hate each other on everything else. But we agree on this. Give moms a break, okay? Give them 12 weeks off after they deliver. That's pro-mom, pro-conservative, pro-life, right? It's also pro-progressive. We all agree. Can we push from the outside and say, God damn it, you do your stupid Hunter Biden investigations or your brilliant Hunter Biden investigations, whatever you want. But as you're doing all of that, can you just give us one bill? Paid family leave, moms get 12 weeks off. In Estonia, they get 82 weeks off. In Sweden, they get 64 weeks off. In Japan, they get a whole year off. Why? Because they want to encourage people having kids. They want to encourage families. That's why 3/4 of Republicans agree. Now, why don't they do it if 84% of Americans want? Because they're all corporatists. The corporate Republicans and the corporate Democrats take money from corporations. The only people in the country who don't want moms to get 12 weeks off are corporate interests. And they bribe all of our politicians, and that's why I've given up on the inside track. But I bet that if all of the shows on the outside, or enough of them, said yes, paid family leave, God damn it, give them at least 12 weeks off, right? That maybe we can get it passed.
Where's this poll, the 84%? Do
you know any poll, you can look up any poll on paid family leave.
I just tapped in right now, so
yeah.
if you can find it, Rob. But
what is the current time?
Zero days
Wait,
off.
Mothers don't
Zero.
get...
Moms have to go back to the assembly line the day after they deliver.
That's
in America.
Well, I didn't Pete. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but Pete Buttigieg had a baby with his guy.
Exactly.
He got 3 months. Didn't he get 3 months?
Yeah, he got a month off. You know why? Because 24% of Americans get paid family leave. Only 24%. Everybody else in the world, 100% get it. Okay? Who are the 24%? All rich people. All executives, all government officials, etc.
He got 3 months. Yeah.
So executives get 12 weeks off. That's standard fare. Okay? So as a company, we give 12 weeks off. But in the beginning, the standard was you give it to the executives. And we said, no, we're going to give it to everybody. And people are like, whoa, you're going to give it to everybody. That's crazy. Because it's in the corporate mindset that you don't do that for the average American. So average Americans, we all agree. We all agree the media's lying. We don't disagree about everything. Let's go do this together. Let's go pass paid family leave. If we breathe down their necks and you guys breathe down their necks, they're going to notice. Media controls everything.
You asked the question, what can we agree on? Okay. Do me a favor, pull up. It was 74% Republicans, 83 Independent, 94% Democrat. This is July 2018. Can you do me a favor? Let's see if we can agree on this. Pull up the Neil deGrasse Tyson video, okay? Let's see if we can agree on this. So here's a clip. I want to know what you think about the scientist, what he's saying. Whether you and I can agree that this is absolutely ludicrous, or you may say, no, I think there's a point here. Go ahead and play this clip.
Point is, apparently, the XXXY chromosomes are insufficient. Because when we wake up in the morning, we exaggerate whatever feature we want.
What? What the hell is this? What this has to do with paid family leave? See? These guys are clown shows, folks. What's his name? PD. This guy's a millionaire. Does he really care about that? This guy's a billionaire, actually. And I don't, does he really care about that? And these people are... Does these people really care about your condition in the country? People? Ask yourself, do they really care about this, folks? These people here, the Mr. Cenk Uygur and this guy here, do they really care about their conditions? Do they really?
Want to portray the gender of our choice. Either the one you're assigned, the one you choose to be, whatever it is. And so now, so now just to tie a bow on this, I say to you, somewhere I think I read that the United States was a land where we have the pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
Suppose no matter my chromosomes, today I feel 80% female, 20% male. I'm gonna put on makeup. I'm gonna do that. Tomorrow I might feel 80% male. I'll remove the makeup and I'll wear a muscle shirt. Why do you care?
No one cares.
What business is it of yours to require that I fulfill your inability to think of gender on a spectrum?
Okay, pause this. So why do you care? Before I give you mine, do you agree with what he's saying?
I largely agree.
Tell me why.
So, first of all, freedom. I thought the right wing was in favor of freedom. So if people want to be trans, why do you care? I totally agree with that. And so taking away rights from people, no.
So why is the trans issue? So why did he bring in the trans issue? It has nothing to do with you're trying to prove a point, I guess, somewhere.
We're all 100% Americans. You shouldn't take away any rights. But if you get into the details, that's where some folks on the left have attacked me as a transphobe because I disagree on 2% of the issues. So you tell me what your policy you're talking about, and I'll give you my answer.
So, for example, if you one of my favorite shows, I went with my wife in Vegas. Absent, I think it was called Absent. Absent or whatever. I don't know if you've been to it or not. Have you seen the show?
Caesar's Palace.
It's
great.
Freaking insane.
Actually, they call you a transphobic, so I don't know. But I don't really see why they get into it. Now they're into the culture wars, see? We're not talking about the culture wars, and all of a sudden they're into the culture war.
Show. But guess what it is? A lot of crazy stuff you're going to see.
Why
We
they're
were
into
entertained. As adults, we were absolutely entertained.
See,
No problem. You want to dress up, you want to do whatever, you want to be gay after you're 18 years old, go for it. You want to change your sex, you want to go from having this to cutting this on Caitlyn Jenner, do your thing. Whatever, you're an adult. Pushing that agenda onto kids and confusing people and gaslighting that, hey, XX, who knows, maybe XY, who knows. When you start talking like that with facts and you're a respectable scientist, not only do you sound delusional, but what you sound like is someone like Leon Black, that somebody has something behind closed doors on you that's blackmailing you, that you have to now agree with these positions. For somebody to say, how the hell did you go from being a respected scientist to all of a sudden saying, one day I can wake up feeling like a female, one day I can wake up feeling like a male, and why do you care? No one cares. The only care where I think Democrats are losing a big part of their base, where I don't know if you saw the stats that came out talking about senior boys are becoming overly conservative. Did you see this chart or no? That just came out yesterday or the day before. Rob, do you have this or no? Do you want me to text it to you? Type in senior boys conservative. Yeah, if you can, this is the Hill. If you can go, high school boys are trending conservative. And if you go and show the chart, there's that chart right there. If you look at that, zoom out a little bit so we can read the whole survey. Okay, so political identities of 12th grade boys, percent identifying as liberal versus conservative from 1975 to today. So look at blue, where it was at, and now, 2023, it's conservative and less liberals. This is seniors, 12th grade boys. Okay. So maybe some of these guys are just fed up with it and are like, listen, man, I'm sick of this BS, dude. This, whether I identify as a boy or as a girl, leave me alone. Let me figure it out when I'm an adult. Stop imposing this idea on me. Start defending facts and stop playing politics. So can we, in an area of agreement, agree that maybe all this LGBTQ agenda that you have, sell it after I'm 18 years old, not when I'm in 3rd grade. Can we agree on that?
No, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so the devil's in the details. So if you say to me, hey, don't let people have irreversible surgery before 18, I agree completely. Okay?
Yeah.
So check, we're on that on the same page. So what Trump is about to do.
I think most people are for that. I think most, even on the left, they would say that. I think you're wrong. I believe that. I think that's the right wing thinks that the left the right wing believes most of the left wants that. I don't think most of the left would say that after 18. And it's mostly, I think most states there, you have to be 18. And so I think you're wrong. I think they make perpetrating this, it's kind of a myth they're perpetrating. See, what we got on, he doesn't believe in the family leave. These people don't care about that, folks. Just care about the culture wars.
50 states, he said he's not going to allow for that surgery to take place.
Just surgery, though.
Just surgery is where you are. Okay,
yes.
Let's see where you go. Okay, let's go for it.
So, but if you say, hey, they're coming after the kids, that's the oldest line of attack against gay people in the history of the world. They're coming after your kids, they're coming after your kids. Now look at the example you gave, how to give a blowjob, right? That doesn't say gay or straight. That's why I joked and I said, oh, we got to get straight people under control, right? Because straight people get tons and tons of blowjobs. And that's part of the reason why they put it into some, and it's misguided, to put it into some of those sex education classes, right? Does anybody go, we got to get straight people under control, look at them teaching blowjobs, goddamn straight people? No, because they don't want to demonize straight people. They want to demonize LGBTQ people. That's why they connect LGBTQ people with children. Now, when you say, hey, groomers and pedophiles, etc., well, straight people do it more. Why aren't we talking about straight people? There are way more straight pedophiles. There are way more straight groomers. And by the way, tons of Republicans. A new one gets revealed every single week, right? So, but we don't have that conversation. Instead, we focus like a laser beam on the LGBTQ community because honestly, the point is to spread hate against the LGBTQ community.
Which, by the way, just so you know, I just texted both my HR people while you were asking me, both the companies, to ask them what's our thing, because my president that I promoted in my insurance company, she's a female. She's had 2 kids. Wow, she's been with me for 13 years. So we've gone through the process with her, and we're checking to see what it is, to see what the protocols are. We're a fair company. Company bought our company. You know what the conversation was about after they bought it? They said, your benefits are too rich. We're going to have to bring it down a little bit before the end of the year. So no problem. Our benefits have always been above what others offer. No problem. Our minimum wage is $15 an hour. We don't have an issue with it. That's always been the case for many years.
Look, I'm doing a rebellion against a portion of the left that goes too far. And now that portion thinks I'm a right winger. They thought I was going to come on here and declare that I was a Republican. Does it sound like I'm a Republican? Okay.
You sound like a mainstream media man. You sound like you're MSNBC. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like, MSNBC. You sound like a Democrat sometimes. Or old school Republican. You're old school Republican. Maybe you still are. And how do you? I guess he agreed on it in the end. I guess, but he clipped. But this is piece by piece. I never seen the whole clip. But But there you are, folks. Jink, TYT is going mainstream. Mainstream progressive. What the hell is that? Does that mean mainstream or Republican light? They're going Republican light, folks. Sorry. You're not really left. You're not really left anymore. You're sort of, okay, they're more, okay, they're liberal, but they're not left. I mean, real left. They're not the real left. So-called left. I don't think all these online people are so-called left. You wonder nowadays. You gotta go somewhere in like Europe. Look at some of these countries. They're real leftists. South America. Like Brazil, Venezuela. Those are the real leftists. Some parts in Europe. Real leftists, real communists. America is so-called left. Huh. And these folks, that's gonna be it for now. Till the next video.